Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Baz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now? Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one way outside. And we are underway. The 1-0. And there's a ball. And another ball.
No strike.
In the air, left field. And there's one away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Rafael Devers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Baz. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
That one misses. Ball three. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fastball is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And ball four, two aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First pitch, not close. Devers on second. Bregman at first. One gone. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Trevor Story in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 out. Runners at first and second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Okay.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 down.
Batting fifth, shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And another ball. Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Devers headed home. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And the first offering is not close.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's outside. That one outside. And that's ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Houck. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if 1 isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Fought off foul. It's a fair ball.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that one wrapped foul. Fouled off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nobody out, runner at first. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
That one ripped. That's back. It's a bomb. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And that's a fair ball.
That is this left fielder, Christopher.
So man aboard, Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. There's a swing and a drive. It's gone over the left field wall. That's worth the price of admission. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the batter now, Cameron Meisner, gets the bunt down the right side. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Rips one to right, and foul ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough.
That one ripped right center field. And out of here. A solo shot. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, his second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Well, they put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. Puts a bunt down. Casas. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. Singled and scored his first time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Out of here. A towering shot to center. His second home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Houck won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Now on the bump, number 32.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Lau at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 28. Boz back to work. That's way outside. 1-0.
Two balls, no strikes.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that's another ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. One away.
Batting 8th, second baseman, David
Now it's going to be David Hamilton.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Hamilton measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. The 1-0. And that's down and away. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting 9th, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Man at first, Carlos Narvaez. Up next for the Red Sox. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
Hamilton at first, 1 gone.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside.
3 balls, no strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Fly to left his first time. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next pitch is outside.
Let's go, Rays. Come on, Rays. You can do it, Rays. Woo, come on.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch
3-0.
misses. 3-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Hook. 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's outside. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fastball is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A monster shot to right. His second of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-5.
Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch a ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
That one not close. And now 2-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
1 down, base is empty. And
3
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Boz. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and they get Bregman for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Fly to center his first time. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Outside low.
No strike.
3 balls, no strikes. Two outs, base is empty. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Three balls, two strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Story in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's outside. And there's the automatic. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Grounded out his first time up. And ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. And now 3-0. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 8-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. Third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 9-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And here is Christopher Morel. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 10-5.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. Bunting, and he pops it up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Taylor Wall.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. He's already homered here in this one. Puts a bunt down. Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, number 28.
Campbell.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And another ball. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey!
In the air on the infield, Caminero settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, David Hamilton.
Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 2-0. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mangum brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos.
And here's the catcher,
Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez. The walk and a run scored his first time. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. And that's down and away. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So the lineup flips over. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, what do you say now, Rays?
First
One ball,
offering misses
no strike.
badly for ball 1.
Let's go, Rays. Two balls.
In
no
the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And the
Three
next
balls,
pitch is
no
way
strike.
outside. Rafael Devers would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Right side, hard hit. And that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. Work to do. It's 10-5. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. Trying to move him over here. Whips it to Casas. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz now.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now around second, going for third. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder. So one gone with a runner at third. And now, Brandon Lau. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Lau out on the play.
now batting, third baseman, Caminero.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-5. It
as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Number 32 out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Right down the chute, and that's strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now a chance for Christopher Morel. Well struck left field. And that ball is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 15-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now here is Cameron Meisner. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Casas. And he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time. And now Taylor Walls. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's a foul ball. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 3 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Next offering is in for a strike. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That
One
missed by a
ball, one
lot.
strike.
And now it's even 1-1.
2-1.
That's down and in.
3-1.
One down, base is empty. And he takes a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move.
now facing
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Taj Bradley.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
That
One
misses
ball,
the
no
zone,
strike.
and that's ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Oh. 2 balls, no strike.
And that
3
one
balls,
is
no
downstairs. And now 3-0. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. This to third, Caminero. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. We're midway in the 4th. Tampa Bay leads this one 15-5. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Danny Jansen.
I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 16-5.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Jake Mangum. Bunting for a hit. Fires over to first. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 17-5.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Justin Slayton gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 63, Justin Slayton.
Brandon Lau, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Settles underneath it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Bunts it towards the mound. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ball 1, no strikes.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And there's a ball. Hot shot to third. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's grounded out a couple of times. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His second of the year. It's 17-6.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now the center fielder, 0 for 2 in this one. Bradley, a 6'2 righty, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. 2-0. And another ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman David Hamilton.
2 outs, base is empty. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Fastball is outside. That one way outside, and it's 2-0. And downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning, leading off Jonathan Aranda.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival to take your game to another level.
Slayton back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 18-6.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he's out at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner, 1 for 3. Puts a bunt down. No look flip to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. And that bunted towards third, and that's a foul ball. And he lays one down the left side, and a foul ball. And a sac bunt here. On to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the Rays batting order turns over. Now here is Yandy Diaz. Puts a bunt down. Hamilton gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Rays lead it 19-6. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. First pitch, not close.
Two balls, no strike. Let's do it, Rays.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And now 2-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instinct. Lau. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
One
That is
ball,
true.
no strike.
Outside low, 1-0. In the dirt. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. That
1-0.
misses, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That
Two
one
ball,
not
no
close.
strike.
Ball 2. And
3-0.
another ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Way
One ball,
outside,
no strike.
ball 1. Durant on third. Devers at second. Bregman over at first with 1 away. And
2-0.
that misses as well. Another
balls,
miss,
no strike.
8 straight outside the strike zone. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Story digs in now. That
1-0.
misses the zone. Ball 1. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
no strike.
Pitch
3-0.
misses there, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Out to center. Meisner under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Casas
1 ball,
stands
no
in
strike.
here. Takes ball 1 low. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
3-0.
Foul ball. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. That's long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 19-11.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stepping in, number 28. And the first offering is not close.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Popped up. Walls makes the play, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Newcomb. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 19, Sean Newcomb.
And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. And a pitch. Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Ripped to short. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
2 down, bases empty. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And we're back. And the batter now, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And now here is Christopher Morel, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 20-11.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It has the distance, gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 21-11.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Sean Newcomb is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Zach Kelly.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. And he pops up the bunt. Casas racing over to make the catch. Here's the catcher to hit, Danny Jansen.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. Drops one down in front of the plate. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Raffy coming to the plate now. Bradley back to work. And that's outside.
No strike.
And another ball.
Reno.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Foul ball there. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy.
Now batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Wilyer Abreu.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls. No strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Good feed. That's one. On to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Story now. The shortstop takes a ball. Two outs and one in scoring position.
2-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. On the mound now, Edwin Uceta. He's been so good against lefties. Ball one there.
No strike.
Two outs. So two balls and no strikes.
Reno.
He swings and fouls one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the center fielder. Ball 1, no strikes. That one missed.
Ball 3.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. 2 outs, bases are full, and that is out of play. To kick, the 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play, and he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
For the Rays.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Now batting, third baseman.
1 gone, runner at first. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. his third home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 23-11.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Bunts it in the air. Casas grabs it on the run. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Whips it to Casas. Inning over. The Rays with a 2-run homer. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. So a man at first. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So up next, Jarren Duran. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. No outs, runners at first and second. And that's down and away.
No
that pitch in for a strike. 3-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter Rafael Devers.
So they're at the corners now. Rafael Devers up to hit. And there's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Outside low. 1-1. Runners are at the corners. 1 away.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses, and it's
2-1.
2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And there's a ball. in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Hamilton, the runner at third. Narvaez over at second. Bregman at first. 2 out of the inning.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one missed.
Houck, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
I expect to get it every time when I approach you. Once you make